like, refining mostly. I've been ignoring, not intentionally, but ignoring the blacksmith just because, like, there's so much to do in this game, and I feel like I've just haven't been taking enough advantage of things. Steel sword for Marin. I use your steel sword a good bit. We have so many materials too, and money. Celine, we can get your 11 sword up to like +2 or something. Get this to +1. We don't fight many dragons, but you never know. We use the brave sword a lot. Liberation we also use a lot as well. This is Chloe's silver lance. I think I already used all my materials. I just made +1 in case we run into cavalry units. Refine 10 weapons, let's go. That should be fine.
I'll be here.
Oh, and also bond conversations we gotta do. Because I know some people are at max bonds with their emblems. Ba 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 bum.
That dance you do is so charming, Pandreo. I'd love to join in next time.
Oh, you saw that? That's a little embarrassing, but I'm glad you liked it.
Okay then. Level 10, Light Sphere. It'll be good. Oh, you with Lucina is at 9? Yeah, you're at max. You get Parthia here.
I got my eyes from my mother. It's a sign that I have what it takes to be Queen of Solm one day.
The brand in my eye runs in my family as well. I'm so pleased our royal families share this.
What a conversation. Dude, I still chuckle inside when it's like, hey, they each get a line and the conversations just end so abruptly. It always makes me chuckle. I think that was it, right? Yeah, it looks like everyone. Now, is there any skills I want to inherit? I have 400. I could inherit defense 2 with you. Or I can get HP +5. Oh, quality time is going to be great for getting a bunch of supports. Other than doing, like, the Somnial activities. You know what? I mean, like, yeah, we can get quality time with Alear, because ideally we're going to want as many supports with Alear as possible. Because Alear we're using for, like, most maps. Like, every main story map, as far as I'm concerned. I'll give you a speed +1 and maybe a dexterity up. Diamant, I'll give HP +5. Lineage. I got Lineage confused with Vantage. Vantage is the good one. At the start of the player phase, if there are allies adjacent to unit, grants defense and resistance +3 to unit. I'll give you HP and luck up. Why not? Just more HP for Pandreo. Might as well get Bowguard too. You're never gonna use a bow. Dexterity's good though. Ba-ba-bum. Never gonna use a bow either. Oh my word, Sadal, you've got so much. Absolutely, we should get you some defense ups. If unit's HP is 75% or less after combat, grants defense as long as unit stays below. That's 1,000 SP. It's not really worth it, at least right now. I actually didn't mean to get dexterity there, but here we are. Unit's able to chain attack. Unit will do so when allies chain. Save up your skill points here. Bow focus could be good for like using a lower accuracy bow with you. And I'll probably just take speed up. Use to move an adjacent ally to the opposite side of the unit. I'd rather get like HP up. HP up is like essential in Fire Emblem. We haven't used you two today. We'll probably use you for the main story. Hanette we also haven't used in today's stream. Reposition doesn't seem worth it, even though it's 200. I'd rather take Bowguard. There's a higher chance of using that than reposition. So the only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go get our bomb fragments, and then we'll do chapter 17. Or whatever chapter I'm in. The Thyrsus Violet's Engage weapon. It's like the really good staff or something from Three Houses, I think. Like one of the relics or whatever. 3,000 bomb fragments. Let's go. Save up here. Oh, you could depart from the menu. I never realized that. It's very nice, though. Let's do chapter 17. Oh, no, 16. We're in 16 then. I thought we were in 17. Begin.
With Emblem Corrin added to our ranks, each country's rings have been collected.
Right. No more rings in the wild. Between us and Sombron, they've all been taken.
Let's consider the situation. There are 5 emblems on our side. Lyn, Lucina, Ike, Byleth, and now Corrin.
Meanwhile, the Fell Dragon's got 7 in his grubby claws. Most of them are old allies. Marth, Sigurd, Celica, Micaiah, Leaf, and Roy. As well as another emblem ring his forces stole from Lethos, the Azure Twins.
Oh yeah, we only need one more emblem ring. This is probably from a game I, like, don't know.
To gather all 12, we will need to face the enemy directly.
Are you proposing we invade Illusia?
Returning to Illusia already.
Yeah, that's gotta be complicated.
Indeed. But that aside, invading Illusia now would be a mistake. They have a clear advantage. 7 emblems to our 5.
The worst case scenario is that they steal more of our rings. That's what concerns me.
If that happens, we can abandon all hope of defeating the Fell Dragon.
But the longer we wait to attack, the more likely it is they'll attack us.
It's best that we strike first. One never wants to be on the wrong end of an ambush.
We're not ready to take the offensive. Rockin' a hard place, huh?
Pardon the interruption.
Vander, what is it?
Word from the port of Solm. A number of warships were spotted on the horizon. Judging from the crests on their sails, they appear to be Illusian vessels.
They're attacking the Queendom again?
No. In fact, the fleet sails toward Firene.
My kingdom.
We'd better take a look for ourselves.
Let's head to the Azure coast. It's near the border, and it's got a clear view of the sea.
Smooth sailing. At this rate, we'll be the first ones in Firene.
It would seem so.
Wonder why Zephia told us to go ahead. Our orders are to kill everyone we see, right? With this kind of head start, think of the body count we can get. We'll be heroes! Seems like Zephia's really taken a shine to us, Don't you think, Mavier?
I do not particularly care. I have my orders, and I will follow them.
See, this is why I can't stand you. You never praise me, and you're no fun at all. I thought Chris was bad. At least he's not the boringest man in the world.
Lady Marnie, Sir Mavier.
You got something to report?
2 soldiers have deserted the fleet.
Perhaps they had reservations about the current strategy.
Whatever. Leave them be. We'll catch up later and beat the daylights out of them.
But they took an emblem ring.
What?
Explain.
As a precaution, we kept each ring on a separate ship in the fleet. These soldiers attacked the guard on watch and stole the ring of the Azure twins. Warships are already in pursuit.
We will take chase as well. The ring must be returned at any cost. These soldiers, what are their names?
Rosado and Goldmary.
Princess Hortensia's retainers? I thought those two were behaving themselves lately.
No longer, it seems. Do we know where they went?
They were headed to Solm by Wyvern.
All right. Turn this ship around. Take us to the coast of Solm. Ugh! And we were in the lead. Those two are in heaps of trouble.
We're in Solm now. I think it's safe to say we lost them.
Perhaps we should pause for a moment then. I'm sure your wyvern needs to rest her wings.
Good idea. Let's take a breather and then start looking for Hortensia. We have to make sure she gets the ring of the Azure twins.
Indeed.
I bet you guys are gonna probably join us if we have Hortensia now.
Aha! There they are!
Also, apparently FE8 hasn't been represented, but I have no idea which FE game that is. I'm pretty sure... I think FE7 is the one Lynn's from, I think. And Roy's from the one that's before Lynn, that was Japanese only.
Let's seize them! Is a few minutes rest really too much to ask?
Let's get out of here, Goldmary.
Oh, it's Sacred Stones. I have not heard of that one. That's one of the ones I have no, like, I've never heard of it. Pretty sure the one
That's
Lynn...
an Illusian fleet, all right. And it does look to be headed toward Firene.
The one Lynn is from is like the first localized FE game. It was like just called Fire Emblem in North America. And then I'm pretty sure Roy's was Japan only, which is before Lynn's. Because Roy's first like appearance was Smash Melee. His game was not like localized, so his first like North American appearance was Melee. Like Smash Melee.
We have to get there before they do.
That'd be nice, but look. We've got Illusian soldiers on the beach. You wanna attack again, huh? I'll give you a good old-fashioned Solmic welcome.
That's not enough troops for an invasion. It looks more like a search party.
Divine One! There's a wyvern coming this way!
They must have spotted us. Everyone, at the ready!
Hold on! Rosado? Goldmary!
Oh yeah, I forgot your Lapishead's voice. Yeah, his game isn't even out in Japan, so when he was... Marth as well, like Marth was added to Smash Bros, and I don't think any of his games were localized, because Marth had like Japanese only games as well, so like Marth and Roy were like iconic from Smash Bros.
You're not hurt, are you? I was so worried.
Not as worried as I was! Oh, I'm so happy you two are alive!
Nice to see you and your retainers back together again. The Divine Dragon! Watch out!
Put that away, Rosado! I'm on the Divine Dragon's side now. My sister is too.
Princess Ivy as well?
Psst. If you're being held against your will, blink 3 times.
I swear, it's not like that. I wanted to join them, so I did. I made this choice for Illusia. Question is, as my retainers and my friends, will you join me?
Alright, if this is what you want, then it's what I want too.
Whatever banner you're under, I will defend it with all my might.
Good. I'm knew I could count on you two.
Divine One? Sorry for drawing my weapon on you. Here, this is yours.
Is this...
The Ring of the Azure Twins. We stole it from the ship we were on.
Thank you.
Good going.
I hope my dazzling abilities do not blind you.
This is just what we needed. Restore calm. Emblem of the Sacred.
Oh yeah, there it is. Sacred Stones. So what number is Path of Radiance? Would that be 9? Is that the one that comes after Sacred Stones? And then I'm assuming Radiant Dawn's... maybe not 10. I don't think Radiant Dawn came immediately after Path of Radiance.
Finally, I am returned to your side. My name is Erica. I raise my sword in hopes that peace will come to this world at last.
I know we can depend on you, Erica. Now, which of you should I give this ring to?
You ought to give it to Rosado.
Oh wait,
Now, which of you should I give this ring to? You're both to thank for bringing it here.
You ought to give it to Rosado. Rosado flew us here. He was instrumental in our escape.
You were too, Gold Mary, but there's no time to argue, is there? Lend me the ring and I promise I'll do my part.
It's settled. Here you are, Rosado.
Finally! This is where those thieves ran off to, right?
By all accounts, yes. Now we sniff them out.
Ba, 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 bum. 10 units here, huh? Ba, 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 bum. Assuming you... that's a Lear and Ike. They're gonna be like... supports? The other two people? Or they're probably just gonna add them to the map no matter what. Oh, no, those are illusion soldiers. Yeah, they're probably gonna add them with my 10, so it's actually 12, but I get to pick 10. Maybe put in Chloe for this. Ba, 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 bum.
Byleth!
I'm ready.
Tiki!
You back with Ike. Actually, you know what? No, I want to actually get your level up with Ike. Because I put DM on with Ike ASAP. Then we can put you with, like, Lucina.
Lucina!
And then just put Chloe with Edelgard.
Edelgard!
Just for coverage. And skills I want to look at. Defense +2, dexterity +2. Give Tiki right now. Let's do unyielding. Vantage is really good. What is your... what's past you? Foes do not block this unit's movement. Nice. I do remember seeing, like, oh, I can move past foes. I guess that's why. That's a void plus... I'm willing to sacrifice a void for more HP. Because a void is, at the end of the day, still RNG. Art focus. It's hit +10 at the cost of dodge. I don't really have a problem with missing magic. It happens, but not all that much. Strength and Dex +1? I think I'd rather just have Dexterity +3. To be honest. HP Luck +2. Geosphere is really good. You're fine with that. You might as well take these two. Don't need Demolish right now. Demolish is a waste of a slot. Fairy Tale Folk. If a male and female ally are adjacent within 2 spaces, unit deals +2 damage during combat. I should take more advantage of that. Kind of hard to, though. Alright. Oh, actually, I want to check Chloe's arsenal.